Who's giving me better D? Because that's what it boils down to for me. Okay, sorry.
I would take a mechanic over a McDonald's worker.
And all the people that work for McDonald's right now probably looking at us.
Shout out to McDonald's though, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hate us. It was just, and I'm just like, I love me a strong man.
Welcome everybody. As you can see, we're having a good time here at 𝗖𝗛𝗘 Table as per usual. I mean, you should probably have noticed that we got Jada and Amanda here along with myself.
Bow, bow, bow.
Yes.
Bow, bow, bow. Everybody that has been liking, subscribing, supporting, hey, even if you subscribe to our date box, Patreon, YouTube members, whatever it may be, we want to say thank you. We genuinely appreciate it. Y'all are actually helping us continue this, you know, making content for you all. Now let's get right into it.
What's up? What's the topic?
All right, so the topic is, do you want to bring it in?
Yeah, so apparently they're saying that educated women think that they're better than blue-collared men. Educated women. And that women would rather date a guy that makes $20 an hour in a suit over blue-collared shirt worker, mechanic, McDonald's, making $30 plus an hour.
More like 40. Like, let me ask you a question. Let's be real. Be real, Jada. Be real. Would you date a man seriously if he was like, hey, I'm the general manager of McDonald's and he makes $100,000 a year? Or would you take somebody who makes $60,000 a year and he works in the office, you know, maybe as an accountant or something?
See, I'm more complex than this. Who's giving me better D? Because that's what it boils down to for me. Okay, sorry. All right.
D is equal. Treatment is equal. Everything is equal. One works at McDonald's.
It's just the title. Like, he's a GM. I can definitely take him. Like, I can date him. Yeah. So I can say that I honestly probably wouldn't be as comfortable to say he's the GM at McDonald's. I mean, just because of the pedestal that I put myself on and where I...
Oh, McDonald's is beneath you.
No, I would have to tell people,
you know,
my husband owns the McDonald's franchise. Like, he owns...
But what if he doesn't? He doesn't. That's a capaholic.
Stop lying. Yeah, stop the lie.
I'm willing to run with.
Like, yeah, I kind of see him on the one on 42nd Street.
So basically for you and I, for Amanda and I both, it's a little bit uncomfortable to say that my man is working for McDonald's. That is wrong. I know my wrongs. I'm righting my wrongs. You know what I'm saying? That is very, very messed up for me to even have to pause and think, because it's a man working on having an honest job, and you know, so what? That's the title. It is,
and
what
it pays very well too.
He's working and growing in a business, and you know, that's cool. I admire that.
Anything in the fast food industry is just kind of just going to turn me off.
And in a way, because it's like in a way, I feel like you're a settler. You're someone that, you know, I don't know, maybe you were working as a cook and then but you were there too long for me if that's how it started.
That is actually a great point, because what did Alan say? You get promoted to $30 an hour, $30+ an hour once you're there after a certain time. So why were you here so long?
Well, maybe, does that not show consistency?
Yeah, that's consistency, but I don't know. I'm not
Look at you trying to find the light.
If somebody starts at a job and they climb their ways to a GM, I have more respect than if you were a GM at one place and now you're just bouncing around. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're trying to find a home versus actually really achieving, you know, your full potential at wherever you're at. If a girl that I was about to start dating was like, hey, yeah, I'm a GM at McDonald's, I'd be like, this is a no for me, dog.
See?
Shout out to Aaron. I think for me, the real reason is the person that you date is a reflection of you. It's just a simple fact that people's perspectives is reality. And it doesn't matter about what the reality is, especially nowadays. So the perspective of somebody even working for McDonald's, even if they are making 6 figures, is going to make my spouse look bad, which is going to make me look bad, like you dating somebody who works for McDonald's. And I can't have that on my name and my image. So I would say no, but
damn, all the people that work for McDonald's right now probably looking at us.
Shout out to McDonald's though, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hate us.
Dip the fries in ice cream.
I want to go back to the point on the consistency and the growth, because I feel like once you're in any job for that long, you're expected promotion, like you're expected growth in that company. But it's like, that's what they owe you, kind of, you know? Like, what do you owe yourself?
That's what I'm saying. And I'm a person that I'm intrigued. Like it impresses me when somebody is like ambitious and they have more, like you're dreaming bigger. Like I like a big dreamer or someone who has like bigger goals set. So for me,
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, like.
Well, I mean, no, guys.
No, because it's just like, is your goal for like this many years to just get at the top ranking of McDonald's?
Well, I mean, like at some point we have to start to balance out what is this person's actual characteristic. They've shown a way to progress in their life and progress in their field on a consistent basis. And maybe they might go from a cook to a GM. That's honorable and admirable because most times cooks don't turn into GMs. They go and get a GM from somebody else and somewhere else before they actually hire their own and promote their own. But if, you know, let's say if that person's like, yo, you know what? I want to become a regional manager where I'm, you know, doing the whole state or the whole tri-state area. That could be $250,000 a year. That could be $500,000. You can still grow up, or not grow up, but go up.
But most people, believe it or not, are in those situations, whether they work for Verizon or they work for, you know, Radio Shack. Is there still a Radio Shack? I don't know.
No, Radio Shack.
Whatever. So yeah, like, but most people, you know, work in businesses and then their goal is to grow in the business. So honestly, this is making us look bad because this is
we're really superficial.
I said for myself, anything with the fast food.
What about retail? What if I said he's a GM at Forever 21?
If you're in school or something, I don't know. You gotta be.
Why you gotta be?
I don't know.
Okay,
like,
but let me tie it back to the prompt saying educated woman. So if I'm educated and I have and I'm like in school or I've got my degree and I have something more going for myself and I have like goals that I want to obtain with this degree that I, you know, obtained, we're stuck on Forever 21. We're stuck on McDonald's.
There's a lot of women and men that are graduates with degrees, multiple degrees, and ain't making any money. But actually, more often, they make less money than the people who actually don't go to school and find a trade. So for anybody who's educated to then think because of my education or because of my degree, this piece of paper that I was able to pay for, that puts me at a pedestal to say, hey, look, you have a job, I have a job, your job has a bad stigma, i.e. McDonald's, but yet you make $100,000 and I've been making $50,000 and I'm at a dead-end job at a corporate office and I'm never getting outside this cubicle. There has to be a certain balance.
Like, honestly, I like a man that works. I like a man that goes to work and takes care of responsibility. So the fact that, you know, you said McDonald's, it threw me off, but I definitely wouldn't mind dating a blue collar worker.
Yeah, like, I feel like titles
all of us
matter. Well, yeah, because I would take a mechanic over a McDonald's worker.
Even if he makes less?
I feel like the title is more respectable. Like, I'm okay with telling people like, oh yeah, my boyfriend's a mechanic.
I changed my mind, y'all. Hey. Hey, I changed my mind. I can date him if he works at McDonald's as a GM.
Fuck out of here.
I can do it.
As a GM?
Yeah.
Think about that 89?
I'm just thinking about it. Like, it's really not that deep. I think that we let other people's perspective about us and how they feel affect our choices that we make in life, and that's what holds a lot of people back. Mm-hmm. And I think now that I'm letting my brain exercise a little, I really am not that shallow. Like, I'm the type of person that can take you for who you are, and if you work and you do what you got to do, and you make sure you maintain a certain lifestyle that works for me, and because that's what I'm going to do for myself, then we're cool. Like, wherever you work is your business. Now, when I go out and hang out with my friends, I am going to, put a little dash of seasoning on the title, but at the same time, I respect it. I can work with it.
We care so much about the reality, care so much about the perspectives of others or opinions of others in our day-to-day life and our relationship life. Now, here's one thing that would make me really not respect you as a blue-collar worker, is if you come to me and you seem ashamed to tell me your title or your job or your work, whatever it is, or if you fabricate it, automatically know that you shame yourself for working there. So I gotta treat you with that same shame. Like, I just can't, like, if you like, yeah, I work at McDonald's. Then I'm like, damn, nigga, McDonald's. But if you like, yo, I work at McDonald's, and you said that to me with a stern face, and you stood on that, but all right, I respect it.
Keep the confidence.
Yeah. And I think that's all that matters.
To me with confidence, period.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta work. Listen, people gotta. See, I'm spitting because I'm getting passionate. People got to understand you have roles in life, and not everybody's going to be at a podcast. Not everybody's going to be an actor, an actress, a movie star.
It's not always going to be something fancy.
A CEO. Sometimes You just got to be like, yo, I'm a blue collar worker. I'm serving the people as well as making and maintaining my own life. If you are a mechanic, there's nothing wrong with being a mechanic. You know what I'm saying? Because you're technically helping people on a day-to-day life. You are actually helping society run.
I feel like everybody kind of has a I care what other people think, even if it's just a little bit. But I feel like in talking about this, I feel like I myself would be ashamed to date someone.
I mean, we all reacted.
You know, exactly.
Before we even got to
I can't really say that it's about like having to explain it to other people. It's really just for myself.
But we also can't ignore the fact that a lot of our job titles actually show what we're capable of. And unfortunately, going to college and getting a degree is easy as hell, and it's very average, right? And because it's average, a lot of people have a prestige educational job, but you get average pay because it's actually an average accolade. So now what ends up happening is the people who are doing the truck driving job are getting paid more than the ones that are using their brains. At the same time, the only reason why they feel above that person is because they're like, hey, it takes a certain amount of skill set or knowledge or wisdom for me to do what I do versus what you do. But at the end of the day, you're getting paid less than what they are. Right. So who's really the smartest one? You know, I was watching this one video and they were like, you know, everybody thinks that there's somebody because they have 1, 2, 3, or 4 degrees. But there's only one real degree. And that's life. And if you can manage and get a degree in life and sustain a living, a good, healthy living, whether you have 0 degrees or 10 degrees, that's the most important degree. And I think that we got to stop doing that. I said this here, there's a lot of people with masters who are dumb, like absolutely dumb when it comes to life. And they don't go anywhere. You know what? You guys heard it here at 8 at the Table. This is food for thought. There are 6,100 people in America with PhDs that are doing janitorial jobs. Wow. PhDs.
Yeah, but if you got a PhD in mixology, what were you trying to do?
but that's crazy.
Anything
but
out
that's
here in these college buildings.
That might be true.
But the people
What was
that
your
are
goal?
Wait, what is mixology?
Mixology is being a bartender. But the crazy thing is the people that really
hold on, time out. We gave a title to bartender?
No, but can I tell you
No,
that?
it's a mixologist, though.
But there are a lot of PhD degrees that are leading to nowhere.
Wait, there's a mix. They call it bartending mixology.
No, but you can get like a cert.
They call it mixology.
Yeah,
It is. They are mixology. No,
What? Yo,
if you've ever
I'm
had
gonna
a
put ology
drink,
on anything now.
you've ever had a drink made by a
that's your
mixologist?
McDonald's.
Yo, I'm a podcast ologist.
No, a mixologist drink takes you to a different level because they put herbs. They
they burn it. They
type
put it
of
on
drink.
fire.
It
You
just
know,
opens
stuff
the
like that.
senses. I'm trying to tell you.
But they don't do that at they do that at no clubs I've ever been to.
That's the thing, and they make great money.
Real quick, the chief mixologist in New York makes $125,000 a year.
Okay, but I'm saying that's not all bartenders.
No. That wasn't even trying to say that, but shout out to the mixologists because those
Shout out
drinks
to
change your
them.
life.
Yeah, they be great.
I don't know.
Whoever made the lychee martini, you, my friend.
Got robbed because everybody's doing it
like,
for free. Like that, you're.
But we needed that person.
No. Well, he lost.
I don't know about that.
I'm not gonna be a mixologist without
Right, you should've
trademarking
made
my
a business.
drink.
Yep, you should've made a business out of it. Put it in some packaging like a Capri Sun. Sold it at the liquor store.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember them silly bands?
Fire.
Remember
Ooh,
silly bands?
yes.
The rubber bands that turn into shapes?
No.
You know that the person, if they would have trademarked it, they would have been a billionaire?
But they didn't.
They didn't, so everybody
Everyone.
copied it, and now you lost.
Then you had a fake silly band. That's fake silly.
Yeah, that's a fake
so
silly
upset.
band. You
That
silly
makes me
rabbit.
so upset. You know how many people get robbed of their ideas like that? That's crazy.
Yeah, I
Just
work
not
at 8 at
having
the
the
table.
knowledge of knowing,
Yeah.
of knowing how
Learn how big it
knowledge
can
be
get.
passed down from generations. If you don't know certain things, you got to be the first one to take that out like that, and then now you have to pass down information, and you
Don't
might
do
not
this,
ever
son.
get that hit again. Like, damn, like that would haunt me for the rest of my
It'd take
life.
you 7 generations to get it back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, goddamn.
I don't share no passion with my partner in their job. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know what? I like
Just be happy when you get home.
I liked what Rico mentioned about the skill set because I think that I would be so attracted to someone who actually took on a skill set at work. Like, I don't really want to know that you're flipping fries all day.
They're not.
And I'm sorry. No more McDonald's talk after this.
Hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I be making friends at the toll booth.
I was about to say, I just made a whole friend. I was like, yeah, you know, I lost my wallet and a lot of money, but it's cool. We're gonna figure it out. The fucking told lady, I'm like, well, how much did you lose? I was like, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. She's like, well, you make sure you get home safe. I saw her the next day. She said, so did you figure everything out with your wallet? I said, how do you know about it? She said, you don't remember telling me?
You were so down.
I was like, yo, I was drunk.
How did you know?
Wait, you know when you sad, you just talk to anybody because you just like, nigga, I need a friend. Somebody help me out here. That's what you did. You had one of those days.
And speaking of staying on topic with it, right? Those people at the toll booth, I remember back in the day when I was younger, everybody was like, yo, I want to get a job at the tolls. Like, they get good money, benefits, right? And on top of that, like, you're not doing nothing but just taking and exchanging money and receipts. And I was like, really? And as I got older, I'm like, yo, that's still foolish. Like, I don't want to do any. It's cold as hell sometimes, and they got to have their window open. But I just thought
You
about
gotta start somewhere. This is not a good mindset because a lot of people started from the bottom. Now we're here.
But let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this, right? Because this is a good question. I have a lot to talk about too, but y'all could go. All right. So would you take a Starbucks worker that's making $65,000, $75,000, or you want to take somebody who's told you and sold you a dream on their entrepreneur and hasn't even made a dollar on it, but they're scamming on the side so they have a little money to survive?
That's cool because listen, you ever seen The Pursuit of Happiness?
The Pursuit of
Happiness with a Y. Have you ever seen that movie?
He was an innovator though. It's different.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of it depends on what kind of entrepreneur you are. Okay? In my mind, in my heart. And when you got a woman like me by your side, maybe I can help you get there. You know what
I was just about to say, with those kind of people, you always kind of like, you want to help them so that they get there.
Right.
You choosing the McDonald's person or the rapper?
That is...
Pick one.
Why do we have to choose?
Pick
No,
one.
but I'm sorry,
I'm so
guys.
good being single.
Go ahead.
I like to enjoy my life. I'm picking the rapper because wait, I just like to have a good time.
You don't want to be rapper? Is it a real rapper?
You like to be
Listen to this
stressed.
mixtape. It is kind of like okay, we could work with this.
Jada, you gonna help him sell his mixtape? You gonna be passing it out?
Wait, if y'all passing out mixtapes,
When you really like somebody, you find yourself doing strange things. Now, when I was younger, I probably would have been helping pass my man's mixtape out, and I've been like. Talking to my friends like this shit is fire. Like you would have been playing it in the car, the only one dancing.
Oh.
So but I'm older now. But I'm just saying I understand, guys. If you do, decide that you want to be with the rapper instead of the McDonald's.
I remember back in the day when I was
Everybody needs love.
When I was only rapping, I told this girl I was a rapper. She said, I said, what? She said, another one. I said, wow, you don't believe in me? She said, I'm just saying. I said, okay. It didn't last long. It did not last long. But that's the thing, because everybody has dreams and aspirations in 2022, and everybody's told that they can do what they want to do, and they can't, and they're going to learn that the hard way. And then the reality is going to set in. Is like there's a lot of people that are coming hip to it. You come to me and you tell me, yeah, I'm an aspiring or upcoming actress or model.
If you're upcoming, you have had to book a few things.
No, there's no such thing as upcoming, right? It's either you're there or you're not. Which one is it?
That's not true.
No,
you act like there's no in between with work.
Yeah,
there is.
Yo, because upcoming.
You could have
grind.
Okay, say for a model, you can do like little things, and then you've got like one medium sized
commercial.
You know what upcoming?
You ever see aspiring models' first few pictures?
Yeah, I have some.
Tragic.
I have some.
Oh my goodness. I'd be like, what the fuck was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, who took this? You getting cheap photographers. Why do you have this outfit on? It's crazy. But then as you learn and you grow, you get the better photographers, you get the better looks. Now you have sets. Now you have, hair and makeup involved. Before you were just throwing on a wig and leave the edges out. So basically what I'm saying is you got to start somewhere and then
There is no, let me tell you something.
Graduate
there is no up and coming. It's either you're there or you're not, right? If you're booking, let me tell you something. Just because you book 3 gigs a year for $300 does not mean you're up and coming. Doesn't mean you're booked and busy. It means that you were available. Okay? Well, you know what it is? When you can pay your bills off of your career, you're not. Some people would say, yeah, I'm not famous, but I make my money and I pay and I live on my day-to-day life doing what I love to do. Then you're not even up and coming. You made it. You might only make, $60,000, $70,000 a year, but you pay all your bills with your career, then you're not up and coming. You're there. The up and coming and aspiring, and I see that in any bios, I don't even follow. I don't even scroll. I just go back. Like
I just go back.
I just go back because I don't want nothing up and coming. I don't want nothing aspiring. It's either you there or you not. You're gonna give yourself a title. That's like saying you're a soon-to-be wife. Well, when is soon to be?
It's either your wife or
You're not. like you feel
So
me?
literal. I can't.
Yo,
Oh,
life is black and white. We just try to give excuses.
That's why you say fiance.
You're not even.
Fiance.
Here we go. Fiance.
Well, some of them are not even fiancés.
Fiance is be inspiring. Be aspiring.
Aspiring wives?
Is, yeah, like, you know.
Or husbands, wives.
I don't know.
So, ladies, do you feel like women are missing out potentially on the good guys or on a dating or the other
Women
guys?
don't give a damn anymore.
No, well, I don't think that they're missing
Women
out
don't
on
give
the
a
good guys. They're missing out on the bag because it's the blue-collar workers that they're ashamed of, that we're ashamed of. Let me include myself. That got the bag. But anybody can be a good guy. That doesn't mean all blue-collar workers are good guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know a lot that aren't.
That's why I just said I don't think women give a damn anymore. You damned if you do, damned if you
Yeah, if the guy that you're looking for needs to have the bag, then you're looking at the wrong places. So yes, I think that women do miss out on the dating pool because when they hear blue-collar worker, those jobs aren't really as respectable in this day and age, and they're probably just assuming that they're
honestly agree.
broke.
I can agree.
I think that they just don't realize how much money that they actually do make.
Yeah,
And
they're not rich. They're just stable.
No, but I agree because, for example, if I see somebody in the store, I'm gonna be nice to you, and I'm gonna like, you know, if you spark good conversation with me, like it depends. Like, you know, I'm not just gonna judge you off for it. A person like me, I might end up talking to the person that, you know, is the blue collar worker or whatever, because again, like I don't just.
But what if he real cute?
That's what I'm saying. If you real cute, what up? If you come out looking like Brown Thor, it's work. Like what? Aquaman. Fine, you back to what you need help with that paperwork? I'm the.
You need help keeping count.
Listen, can I get some free fries since we talking now?
That's definitely me. But the second you let me get your number, no.
What?
I don't know. That's funny.
You gonna flirt and then double?
I do that.
That's so
I love
childish.
to flirt though, so I can see
do
myself
that.
flirting with. I'm gonna definitely.
It's a no with a smile too.
You just love, you love
said no.
declining. It's a no with a smile.
I might give you
like-
my number. If I answer, is questionable. Might not answer, but I
No,
might.
I don't
you
give
my number.
anybody my number. You can take my Instagram.
That's cool. I'll start with the Instagram.
I need more followers.
I've always gotten a number from there.
You can follow me on Instagram.
My flirty behavior gets me in trouble. So
Oh, for sure. I
I don't
can't
even
help
be meaning it most of the time, but I just do it.
Yo, what is that about? What is that?
I don't know. It's
Y'all
just
like
fun.
attention?
It's just like I don't know. I just like it. I like playing. I like.
I feel like as
being
soon
in
as I
charge.
open my mouth, I'm like such a smiley person. They think I'm flirting with them anyway.
Period. Yep, that's true. That is so true. I'm the type of person that I will let a conversation keep going. In my mind, sometimes I'm like, if you don't get on my face, or I just be like, I got him. He is so hooked. Look, he's so hooked. Why are you so geeked?
She's like, squint, Jada, squint.
That gives me pleasure. So yeah.
I just like fucking around with guys.
No, but I think sometimes, like, I don't know, you like having people on you. Like, oh, he on me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you don't
he
want
might
him?
think
No.
I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to feel like someone puts you on a pedestal. Like, maybe he doesn't think he's good enough.
Well,
I'm not saying
all
that that's the case.
I didn't say, you okay?
No.
This is going too far. Let's just forget it.
Tell me that some women will date a man and not like him, but he can make her feel
The same
good
thing
enough to
men do?
keep him.
Yeah.
No.
Women do not make
I
men feel
disagree
good
with
enough to
what
keep
that
them. Like,
person
we just
said,
really like
because
you.
Honestly, I feel like if there is a guy I went on a date with him. He's a really nice guy, but I don't
You're not vibing.
I don't feel him like that.
Why not?
When he texts me,
Like, you
he
like this.
annoying.
Where does he work?
He actually has a very credible job. He I don't want to say what it is because I don't know if he watches this.
Okay.
So yeah, annoyed is definitely the feeling. It's definitely not like placeholder
Doesn't
kind
give
of.
you any pleasure.
Different people care about different things. If you care about the money, then well, not even the money, the
Yeah.
title, because McDonald's workers do make a lot. So you guys say.
I think there's a lot of
89,000.
capping because if you come home with a check in 1 week that's $7,000, and this is what you're bringing home, and you work at McDonald's flipping fries, do you think that I'm going to care?
I wouldn't.
No, a lot of people, okay, you care about the perception, but you still gonna come home. I'm not gonna tell my friends my husband flipped fries.
Right.
But guess what? I'm gonna tell my
naturally.
friends my husband works at McDonald's in the corporate office in the back, and
Right.
far away. Okay,
Who cares?
it's
Who gives a
lying.
damn
But
fuck?
I think that a lot of us would go ahead and
Yeah.
get with the person. I don't think that we would really care.
Yeah.
But you do because you're lying.
So what? So what?
If you
I
did-
let him lie.
Well, we're just saying this. I'm
Well,
not.
let's just say you guys will date, but you will care.
I will date you, but I'll care, and I'm just gonna lie about it to my friends. Period. Who cares?
That's.
And there's
I'm
gonna
dating
have
this girl.
there's
That's
gonna be a
honest.
little insecurity behind that relationship.
Thank you.
Right.
And some disrespect even.
And some disrespect because you going
Yep.
he does make a lot of money. Why would there be disrespect?
I wouldn't care.
Yeah, because you can't even tell people. Listen, if somebody can look at you,
If your
and,
girl's
still
a
making
stripper
more
and
money
she's
than-
making a lot of money and taking care of households,
you know how
what are you
many?
gonna say?
That's like and this
Are you
is
gonna tell people she's a stripper?
well. This is first of all, I would never date a stripper. Let's get that clear.
I thought you did before.
No, I've never did, and I've never said I did. But
I just tried to.
but
Oh, did prostitute.
I
That's
didn't.
even better, guys.
I didn't date her.
Did you tell her that? Did you tell people she was a prostitute?
Guys, I didn't date her.
Look at the face, y'all. Look at the face.
I didn't
so you
date her.
didn't- oh.
I loved her.
You
It was
wanted to
different.
marry her.
I didn't date her. I
Rico.
loved her.
So you dated a stripper.
No, I never dated a stripper or a prostitute, but I did love a prostitute for 6 months.
Now, when
So you
people
were
asked
you were not in a relationship with this prostitute?
No, she was out the country. There was no way I could really be in a relationship with her. I mean, I did see her almost every month, but
Niggas be in a relationship. You can be out the country. You can be in another planet and have a relationship with somebody.
So did you ever? Okay, but did
I
you
didn't hear what
ever?
she said.
I actually me neither. Me neither. Did you tell anybody about this relationship with a prostitute, or did you disclose that she was a prostitute?
Yeah, what? Alan was the first one I talked to. I came back and ate
Alan
a table.
doesn't count.
No, Alan
This
told me.
little boys
Alan
club,
told me
you
not
guys.
to do
Exactly.
it, and I said, "Yo, she's different." By the way, if you ever hear a guy say, "Yo, here's game 101," if you ever hear a guy say, "Yo, she's different," that means he knows he's making a conscious mistake, but he's willing to do it.
all of them.
You're trying to convince yourself, actually.
Yeah, it was like.
And that's-
But really,
that's
you
what
just got that different side of her, but she still is what she is. I mean, at the end of the day, you,
Inside of her, okay.
like, you got another side. You know,
The other side
Well,
that
maybe this
isn't
time.
trying to fuck for money.
this
Well, give me
time.
this time. Been there, done that. All right.
And I am sober, so you can't get me this time, motherfucker. He's like, yeah, go ahead, make yourself look crazy. No, fuck you.
I mean, at the end of the day, most girls are prostituting anyways. They just don't want to accept it. So, like, you know what? If you fucking for a bag, you're a prostitute. I don't care if it's a bag, an apartment. You still really fucking for a transaction. So, realistically, you just a higher price one.
But never prostitutes.
Give him the mic.
Me never a prostitute.
I just want to, Jada, I want to put something in context, right?
I'm not sensitive. It's
No.
a joke.
I want to put something in context.
Golly.
If your man comes home and he got a job at Starbucks making $76,000, which is what the salary is in New York, I just want to put this in context. He came home, and let's say you, and I'm not making it sexist because let's say the woman makes less, you make 50. He comes home and like, baby, I got the job. It's 76,000. You're making 50. We could buy our first home. Baby, I got the job. We could get that car that you wanted.
Right.
Baby, I got the job. We could start something.
That's why I said I'm with it.
But if the day I fucking find out you at a fucking party and you don't tell motherfuckers that I'm a manager at Starbucks,
the only person that
not a
cares is
look.
you. No, he probably don't want anybody to know either.
No, but you also can't destroy a man's ego though. So like being around your friends, especially like having him around, how are you gonna do that? How are you gonna lie and sprinkle your little sugar on the man's title?
Talk about it when we get home.
my bitch is lying about my
Talk
job.
Right in front of my face.
I'm looking at her like, I don't do that.
Talk about it when we get home. Honey, right? I'll be rubbing his knee at the dinner table.
Let's not
Don't you break character.
I would be in front of my friends like, let's not talk about work today.
You work at Wall Street.
Talk about work
My
today.
man works really
He
hard.
works so hard.
Let's not talk
Yo.
about work.
Like,
when
ooh,
we
what's that?
outside.
Is that new Wagyu sushis? What's this? You tried the sauce?
That's so terrible.
Try-
I know y'all definitely lying on Thanksgiving about your man's job then. Like,
I don't know.
but yeah, what does he do? Don't worry about
People
it.
really ask that question. I always hate it when people ask
What?
what somebody do.
First of all, I don't have Thanksgiving with like distant kind of family. The family I have Thanksgiving with, we like all together all the time. There's no questions like that. Right.
It's in a setting like me and Rico hanging out. Be like, yo, Jada's coming out. Rico girl come out. Yumi's coming out. We all, hey, yo, man. And then you coming out with the Starbucks manager.
Right.
And then we all like, and everybody's like, yo, what do you do? I'm a manager at Starbucks. Like, yo, that's cool. Yo, damn, that's cool. Like, guys think it's like nothing.
It's not a problem. So then why
I'll be
guys
like,
think it's nothing?
start telling me about coffees and different types
Wait,
of
no.
coffees.
Guys think it's nothing.
If your man and you my peoples, your dude works at Starbucks, who gives a shit?
Alan, wait,
That's
hold on.
what I'm saying. I'm waiting.
It depends. See, Alan's talking from a perspective that he's in. Well, Alan, you gotta understand, Alan's not gonna be in a place where there's gonna be a Starbucks worker who's not doing his thing, right? So if he's like, yo, okay, cool, yo, you work at Starbucks, you must be doing something big to be standing next to me. So, but if Alan was in Barcode, shout out to Barcode. If I'm talking about yeah, but if you're at a network
But that's
event,
how people feel when they're in relationships. You have to be of a certain level to be sitting next to me, obviously, or you have to be of a certain something. You're saying that as a person socially. The people around you socially have to be at a certain level. So for you to sit there and say that it's a problem for me to date somebody that's not socially accepted, that's cap.
But we didn't say it's a problem.
It is.
But
being honest, yeah.
no, I mean no, I'm not saying it's a problem
And
for you
that's
to
why I'm
date
gonna lie
them.
if it's not gonna make sense.
But don't lie.
I'm gonna lie. I am gonna lie. I don't know where he work at.
That's the worst. Yo, when I hear people say that, I'd be like, oh, she got a lame.
Okay.
Cause you want to be you want to boast about your partner. Like I want to be like, yo, my
Okay,
girl
but what if your
does
man
this.
does something illegal or something and you just can't talk about it? Or what if you it ain't everybody's business?
Actually, I heard
Don't do that. That's the problem.
The girls
Because when
with
I
the
say I'm an
scammers,
entrepreneur,
they call their boyfriends truck drivers. I've heard that.
you know.
When they say that their boyfriends are truck drivers, really means scammer.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's a cover-up job.
Or no, the new cover up is investor.
I liked the garbage men when I was, because I used to have a good view of the garbage men coming to my
Oh yeah, I saw
apartment in
you
Jersey
actually
City.
made a post about that.
And every time I would hear the garbage truck, I would get off work late, and then I would just be up all night, and I would hear the garbage truck, and I would go, and I'd be looking out the window because I would forget my garbage sometimes outside. So it started off with me rushing to get my garbage out, and then I used to be like, well, damn, who these people? They fine as hell. And the next thing you know, I just always caught myself looking for the garbage, like, who coming today? Like, they were so sexy. I thought they were the finest black. That's when I started saying, yo, New Jersey got the finest black men. New Jersey got the finest. Then I was like, I'm never going back to Connecticut. And that's how my love for Jersey started.
You come from New York.
Oh yeah, you were in Connecticut.
They were so strong, and it was just, and I was just like, I love me a strong man.
I wouldn't want to have to, and I'm a pusher when I'm dating someone. Like I want to push you to be better. I don't want to feel like I have to do that because I'm not comfortable with what you do. So I feel like just drop the pride. Please let me know that with whatever you're doing, we're gonna be good. I make this much amount of money. You make that. We can do we'll have a life. We'll have goals. We gonna be good.
You know what I thought about? If somebody has a blue collar job, whatever it may be, right? Fast food, retail, mechanic, garbage disposer, right? No matter what it is, if you're stable, it shouldn't be an issue unless somebody's comfortable with where they're at and not going forward.
Well, that's what I meant when I was talking about being a settler. Like, I didn't mean it is a good personality trait, but I think someone who's so comfortable with just being in a certain job for so long without another plan, that's what makes me not really agree with that. But again, if you're a person that's working in a company and you keep making new accolades, progressing, and you have a plan, you're doing something with your savings, you're investing, stuff like that, all right, cool, then there's a future with us. But if someone is just comfortable sitting in this job, in this position, or whatever it is, and not wanting to take things to another place or follow their dreams and, or whatever, invest in something, I don't know what else. But I just don't see myself with someone that long that's in that same company.
So with that being said, Amanda, you go ahead and close it out.
Guys, coming into 2023, we're coming in with positive energy. So we're going to close out on this note. It says, if you keep focusing your attention on your dream life, you'll attract everything needed to exist at that frequency. We want to say dating a blue-collared man is absolutely okay. They make a lot of money. They're great people. You'll find great men. and they're not to be counted out.
Nah.
We're going to McDonald's tonight. I want to see what the GM look like.
It's been fun, guys. Make sure you tune in. Like YouTube, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your cousin, auntie, and
Blue collar worker.
Date box coming to you soon.
Love you.